Hi Scorpio, welcome to their next move for money. Everything you need to know about this reading is in the description box below. They resonate with theirs or your moon, rising, or Venus sign also. Alright. Alright. What is their next move for Scorpio? 6 of Wands. Pardon me. 3 of Wands. 7 of Swords. Right. The Magician, Gemini, Virgo, or Aries. Temperance. The Devil. That could be Capricorn. This could be Sagittarius. Alright. We got some heavy hitters here. So we got 3 out of 6 major arcana. Alright. Okay, so that's 1, 3, 7, 6. I got 6. So 2 6s. Alright. A little bit of frustration here. No problem. Good for you. You're not budging. Okay. What's this 3 of Wands? So you're not budging. Yay for that. All right. What are you not budging against? What's this 3 of Wands? Because you just feel like you're like, nope. Okay. The Magician. No, that's the Magician. Gemini, Taurus, or Libra. This is the Lovers. All right. Let's see. 6 of Wands, and then we've got 2 6s. Okay. So what's this 7 of Swords? 7 of Swords. Secrecy. Hey, I feel like you're involved with somebody that's 8 of Swords. Good, you're not doing anything good. All right, what's this Magician? I feel like you're involved with somebody that's got to handle a few things first. What's this Magician about? But you're not budging, which is good. Knight of Cups. Yeah, could be Scorpio. What's Temperance about? See, look at this. We got the 3 of Wands and the Lovers here. I feel like that's this flipped, this jumped. I feel like you got somebody that's in separation, but are they really? What's Temperance about for Scorpio? 2 of Swords. Good. Oh, okay. That's not too bad then. They're gonna actually mean it. Maybe they are in separation. Maybe they're just looking for the one, but I don't think so. I think they're pooling their jets on their present situation. Let's put it that way. What's this Devil about for Scorpio? Strength. That could be Leo. Wow. All right, you've got someone that's not giving up on you. They're just lying in wait. I don't know if that creeps you out or if you're like, challenge accepted. But I feel like this is someone that is kind of murky. And they're being quite secretive. I feel like you've got someone that has got you in their crosshairs. You're not having it, but you've got this. This might not even be known to you. This is what's kind of like hit me the wrong way here, is that you've got someone that I just feel like there's things being not on the up and up. I feel like they're not telling you about their present situation because they kind of wanted see what you're all about, but I feel like their present situation is something that should be divulged so that you have all the information to make a decision. I feel like they're keeping that information from you. I don't feel like they're being honest. And they could be saying that under the guise of, well, why would they tell you all that right now? You're just talking, or you're just this or that, or whatever their stupid reasoning is, honestly. That's something you kind of lead with, like, oh yeah, I'm kind of in separation, or whatever. Be honest about it. It needs to be said, people need to know where you're coming from. And this person's, I feel like whoever you just met or dealing with is deliberately hiding that. I don't feel like they're working on anything with their spouse. I think that might just be something they say to get unclean glasses, to get some headway in the conversation, or to have someone still be able to talk to this person. I don't know. I just feel like you need more information, and thankfully you're not budging. Like, you're not giving this any quarter, but you're still in their crosshairs. You have rebuffed this person. Oops, it's because of the shine. Feels like you've rebuffed this person, but they're not wanting to let it go. It feels like they're going to be lying in wait, that they're going to give it some time to blow over the sort of the shady shenanigans. Going to give whatever it was some time to blow over, and they've receded for now, but they've still got designs on Scorpio. They're still manifesting Scorpio. They're still wanting to make something happen with Scorpio. So I don't like it. I feel like they're probably involved elsewhere, and yet they've still got you in their crosshairs for some reason. I think you've been here before, but the difference is it doesn't affect you the way it used to. I feel like this is not a warning, but a heads up. I feel like you need, maybe you don't know this because maybe you haven't been in contact with this person. Um, it doesn't feel like you're actively there, but they're showing up again. This is someone who's got you in their crosshairs. They still have designs on you. They still feel like they're not accepting your absence. They're not accepting you walking away. They're not accepting you being done with this. This like you'll be done when I tell you we're done. I've still got plans for Scorpio. That bothers me because lying in wait is not the answer. Giving something time, okay, but this feels like lying in wait. Just saying. So this is shades of where you were a while ago. Maybe you do or don't know this, but I feel like you do need to know this because I feel like they're presenting you with information that is false. The funny thing is, though, is that you're not swayed either way. So it's like they recede and then they just kind of recalibrate. Is that what's going on here? Why are they even bothering if you're not giving them the time of day? Oh, I know why. Because it's not about you. It's about them and their designs and their plans. And so if the first one doesn't work, they're going to go back and recalibrate because the end goal is whatever, to have Scorpio or... So that's why it doesn't really matter that you're not giving them the time of day, that you're not interacting with them. It's not a deterrent like you think it should be because it's not about you. It never was. Oof. All right. I read something somewhere. I can't remember where it was. It was a comment, and I honestly can't remember, but someone was complaining about their husband or their wife, their spouse came home and had this whole excuse that was false, planned about where they were and why they were late. And the other spouse was so proud of themselves for having the comeback to it, to kind of try to derail someone telling them some, shenanigans story about where they were, knowing that this person was lying. And so the spouse said that they said, I don't care where you were or what you were doing, kind of confronted them and stood up for themselves, right? Like, you're dumping some stupid story on me. I'm not going to buy it. I know you're lying, and I'm going to tell you I know you're lying. And the other spouse that was telling the story, undeterred, continued the story. Didn't even hear, just talked over, interrupted, talked through, didn't even acknowledge that the other spouse had spoken, just kept telling the story. And she was just so upset that she didn't get her due, that she finally stood up for herself, and it was completely ignored, and her spouse just kept telling her the story. Like, it didn't even matter what she said. And someone's response to that was, why, when they've rehearsed this story, when they put together the perfect piece to sort of annihilate you with, or to just dig whatever to hurt you, why would they stop to listen to what you have to say? They've rehearsed this. They've prepared for this. This is delicious to them. Why would they stop to listen? It was never about you. I say that because this feels like shades of that this is just somebody that's just like recalibrating. Because look we got the Magician and Scorpio here. They're Knight of Cups. So this just feels like it's not over for them. It's over for you. I don't even think you're actively involved or entertaining. I just feel like you need to know this. For what it's worth, it feels like you're I don't know, you're kind of just happy you're in this clearing and you're good where you're at. It's like you've jumped over this huge hurdle and you're good. There's this whole kind of feeling pretty solid. You're not doing a whole lot, but it's better than where you came from. Like you're not mad about it. You know what I mean? You're not mad about not doing a whole lot. I feel like this is not something you're courting, but I do feel like you need to know that someone's not done with you yet. There. All right. Because why would they be, right? They rehearsed. They have all these designs. It doesn't matter what you want. It's not finished for me. I wanted to accomplish this, and this. It doesn't matter that you walked away. I've still got, my plan is unfinished here. If that's not, telling. Okay. Power, that's Scorpio. So you might have to blow the lid off that when the time comes. Not that you're going to go looking for it, but, and I mean, it could be out of the blue, but you might have to, perhaps you didn't hear me before. You will hear me now. Let me make it abundantly clear. Leave no stone unturned or no excuses. no way you could possibly miss this knowledge I'm dropping on you. Not you, I'm talking about you saying this to your person. If they even dare, because that's not creepy. All right. The thing is, you're up for it, like you're prepared. It's not going to catch you by surprise per se. I just think that this is about you going all in, and just being like, no, like this is blowing the lid off of that old dynamic and that old habit. It's like, nope, there's a new Scorpio in town. Scorpio. Good Lord, this is coming up a lot. Seduction, passion, and romance await. Okay. Perhaps that's what they're going to try. Perhaps that was a strong suit between you two, that physical connection. Just putting it out there. This could be what's in front of you, but for the Scorpios I'm reading for, it feels like you're good with just kind of coasting and just kind of hanging out and chilling and not really have an agenda. You're just in this clearing. It's like you're just kind of just settled. Not a bad place to be. So maybe this is connected and you're just going to have to make it abundantly clear that no. And maybe this is about getting loud. Maybe this has been like, okay, you haven't heard from me for a reason. Let me answer the door. Give me the phone. Okay, no, don't answer the door. Okay. And honestly, I felt like you really were trying to find your way through this and just kind of come out and maneuver in such a way that you could be where you're at. So I don't want this dragging you back in. And it's not going to. I just don't like the effort on the other person's part. And especially for the reasons because, they want what they want. Well, geez, I'm glad I factor in there somewhere, Okay, so we've got, yes, Nine of Cups reversed. We've got we've got the Ace of Pentacles on its side. So this is that shaky, wobbly foundation. Perhaps this is also you feeling like this is how that person affects you. But you're still kind of coming into your clearing, you're getting settled with everything. So this could be your foundation. It's a bit, you're setting it up as you go type of thing. And this was, the more you do that, the more you connect with yourself, the more you invest in yourself and your environment and where you're at now. It's kind of that realization of the Nine of Cups that you weren't united. You didn't have that common thread. There wasn't common values, that sort of thing. And that's forming now. You're reshaping that, but you didn't have it with that person. They're not your happily ever after. The thing is, for the Scorpios I'm reading for, they're doing this at the expense of their own possible marriage or their own connection with someone else, which I also don't like. Not a fan of that. Shutting up. All right. Okay. All right. I hope this was helpful. I'm glad to have told you this because you're in a good place. Just you need to know this might be coming towards you. This is coming down the pike with somebody else. They're not finished with you yet, even if you're finished with them and you're not. They just need to be told no again, I guess, or just need to be ignored more. You're forewarned. All right. Okay, Scorpio. Other than that, you're good. I hope you have a good birth. I'm glad you're forewarned on this because then it won't be such a. You'll be prepared. And I hope to see you in the next reading. Thank you for stopping by. I know I've been away for a while. All right, so you take care. Much love to you.